It's me, Mario. Game over. Game over. Game over.
Hi YouTube, how are you doing today? Because I'm doing good.
Keep talking.
Now, today we're going to talk about the time that...
He did not want me to tell his brother.
So, when I was like 16 or 17, if you have not already heard or have not watched,
I used to be a hoe.
and I used to hang out with boys all the time that I was attracted to, boys that I was trying to like do stuff with, stuff like that. And not everybody I hung out with, don't get me wrong, was on that shit. But a good select few were, don't get me wrong. So I hung out with these two brothers when I was in high school. We were like really close. We're gonna call them Ricky and Timmy, okay? And I really hung out with Timmy at first a lot more because he was in my age group. But then I hung out with Ricky as I started to hang out with Timmy because Ricky was a little older than us. And like, we used to all chill like all the time and hang out. They would come to my house, I would go to their house, like we would go fishing, like do boy stuff. Like, and I always was attracted to both of the brothers. Like they were both cute as but I never
Ever
thought that it was gonna lead to what it's going to lead to. So one night, me and Timmy are hanging out at my house. Ricky wasn't there. Ricky was at home because he was like grounded or something like that. So like we're hanging out and we had left walking at like, maybe like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. And we went walking to go get some weed. And we came back with the weed and we're chilling, we're smoking. And I'll never forget, I'm laying on my bed and he's on my floor. And we're passing the blunt back and forth or whatever. And then we get high. And we stop smoking, of course, and we're just chilling. And you know, like, if you guys don't remember the little boost phones, like the brick flip phone. Bitch, this is how old I am. We taking that shit back. The brick boost phone, he texted me like, hold on. When the text messages still had to like download and shit. Y'all remember that shit? Like, this is how long ago it was. So he's texting me on the floor and I'm on the bed. And he's texting me like, can I ask you a question? And I'm like, what's up? And he was like, so like, I've been wanting to ask you this for the longest, but I don't want you to be weird about the situation and everything like that. And it has to stay between us. As soon as he said it had to stay between us, girl, you know what the hell he was about to ask me. So he was like, so
is you trying to suck my dick?
well, yeah, like, duh. So I'm like, sure, we can. So we get on the floor. I get on the floor and I'm doing my thing, you know. And like, so he then was like,
Bend over the chair.
you guys know the rest. So that situation happened and we did all that and everything. And then a couple weeks had passed and I was still like going over and hanging out with them. And me and him were still like messing around here and there. But like nobody knew. But in the same midst of the situation, he kept reminding me like, shh, please don't tell my brother. So his brother ended up becoming more close with me. And we're getting cool. And like now I think about it now, like, what if he told his brother? And maybe that's why his brother like shot his shot with me. So like, we're chilling and kicking it all the time to the point where I started hanging out with the older brother, a lot more than the younger brother. Because he was like getting in trouble and doing a whole bunch of shit that I wasn't cool with. Like, so one night I had stayed the night and this night I was hanging out with Timmy. And there was no room for me to sleep in Timmy's bed with him because he had like another friend over or something like that. So I was like, I'm gonna go sleep in the bed with Ricky, which was cool. Like we were all friends. So me and Ricky are like talking, chilling. We're laying down. And like, you know when people lay down like butt to front, like, you know, like we're laying like butt to front. Like my butt is laying towards his front. Like we're both laying to the side like this. So like, next thing I know, I feel like,
Bum bum. Bum bum.
you know what I mean? Like, if you girls don't know what I mean, you know when you laying with a man and he be like, you know, trying to push it through your clothes, like you trying to my clothes on. Like, so he bumping me or whatever, and we doing our thing, we bumping, and I'm like, what's going on? So he's like, whispers in my ear, and he's like, I want to bad, but shh, you can't tell my brother. Oh, baby, I won't tell him, because little do you know, your brother was popping this cherry like it's a blossom just like you. So, we do our thing or whatever. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, this is the older brother. He's going to have compared to his little brother. His little brother already has a girl. He pulled his pickle wickle out. And let me tell you, wrong answer. Like, but I still was cool with it because he's sexy, you know. And I realized like a lot of y'all niggas out here who is really sexy and attractive,
Y'all have little dicks.
like, why couldn't God bless you with something a little better? Like, anyway, so we messing around, we doing our thing or whatever. And in the course of us messing around, I'm sleeping with both brothers basically. Like, I'm hopping and back and forth like a fucking frog on a lily pad. Like, really. So then I fucking started hanging out with them less and less because the situation, like, we had messed around and of course the situation had got a little sticky and a little weird. So like we had stopped hanging out and stuff like that. And we were at school one day and this little rat tail ass bitch who I told my secret to, that like, you know, I had slept with Timothy. And like, I didn't know at the time that she liked Timothy. But you know, when you young, you kind of open your mouth a little bit more until you learn that not everybody's your friend. So like, I was like, yeah, I slept with Timothy, blah, blah, blah. So she gets mad at him and like says it in the middle of school, like in front of everybody. Womp, womp, womp. Didn't the cat get let out the motherfucking bag? I don't care. Anybody can know. It don't matter to me. So like, I just didn't get like, what was the point of both of y'all telling me not to tell each other? Like, because if y'all really knew, oh, I'm not going to say what I was about to say, but you get what I was finna say, right? But once again, I want to thank everyone for watching my videos. And also, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so every time this bad bitch posts, you can make sure that you right on time watching my motherfucking video. And once again, thank you. That's all today for Kiki Time with Kiki. Have a good day.